Time to pop it like a squat. Alright there guys, so today I'm going to take you through a squat. I'm going to give you a little bit of the detail, I'm going to show you and perform to you the squat and give you some tips and pointers on how to be most effective with the squat, how to get the most from it, how to get the best gains and how to gain the most strength from it as well. Because in the end, when you're doing weighted activity, what's the point in doing it unless you're doing it to get stronger? So let's get into the gym, let's get squatting and let's show them who's boss. Okay, so first thing to think about with your squat is look at the line of the bar across the top of my back. If you think about the caps of my shoulder blades, it's literally along the line of my shoulders. I've done this on purpose because it's going to mean I'm able to actually rest the bar on my traps and create a little bit of a shelf. So then as I quickly move through the clip here, I adjust. You watched me then push my elbows up. That creates a bigger ridge so that I can hold the bar and the weight better. And that's basically it why I wanted to show this clip. Okay, so first of all, don't unrack your rack facing outwards. It's safer to obviously do it inwards. But onto the squat, you can see my feet are at 10 to 2. I'm keeping my chest nice and proud and my elbows are driven up backwards to create that ridge. Now you can see here, I take a big deep breath at the top and I hold the breath throughout the movement. I do this at the top so that I can fill my system with as much oxygen as I can and create as much tension around my spine as I can to keep me nice and safe. But you can see here, as I push out of the squat now, I drive my knees ever so slightly out. It's not massively dramatic, but I'm doing it so they don't dip in. You might notice quite often that when you watch people squatting, their knees dip in. It's because they've got weak glutes and they're just not quite there yet with it. So make sure your knees do not dip in. Drive them out. You saw it quite well there. You can see that I'm driving my knees out and keeping tension. Okay, final clip. So here I'm going to pause it at the bottom. Notice that my hips are in line with my knees. My bum's about parallel with the floor. I'm not a fan of dropping your hips lower than knees because it rolls your coccyx underneath and that puts your spine out on neutral, and I think that's got a greater risk of injury. So squatting to parallel is perfect. Now I'll pause it here at the top. You'll see that my knees are still slightly bent. I'm keeping my quads under tension here the entire time. This will make your squats 10 times harder, so be wise with the weight you choose. But basically, by keeping tension on my quads the entire time, I'm increasing the chances of me gaining muscle size and better control over my own muscles. So try this, guys. Try not to lock out at the top of your squat and keep tension on those muscles the entire time. Other than that, guys, back to the studio. And there you have it, guys. That is how you perform a squat. So remember, when you are performing the squat, keep your core nice and tight. Keep your chest up and proud. Drive those elbows back. Create a ridge across the traps and balance that bar on there. Take your bum down like you're going to be sitting on the toilet. Okay, drive your knees out on the way up to incorporate more glute activation. Okay, and press. I hope you guys found this useful. If you could like and subscribe, I'd sincerely appreciate it. Share the video to those that need it. And other than that, that's it for me. So have a great day, guys. Peace.